You know, tonight we're going to share a story of a small business owner staging a big comeback right here in Metro Atlanta after COVID nearly crushed his dream.
It's nice to see a comeback story, after all this. It's a plight that too many local businesses have faced as they struggle to reopen even 2 years into the pandemic. Caitlin Ross sharing just how timing and determination kind of worked in this one case. I mean, I can't imagine what they went through and then now coming back up.
Exactly. Chris was in the same position as millions of Americans were. He put everything into his business. He had everything to lose and no possible way to stay open. At least a third of small businesses closed during the pandemic, according to the White House. But Chris wants to see how many can reopen.
No.
Instructor Chris Civello likes the way Jiu Jitsu fits together.
Very cerebral. You have to almost solve a puzzle with a human being.
He's been working on the puzzle of this martial art for more than 20 years.
Not giving up and figuring things out.
He figured out a way to open up his own academy in 2010 in New Jersey.
It was a warehouse space with just concrete floor. It was down an alley in a basement. We didn't have an address.
The only marker was a black and white sign that read Jiu Jitsu around back.
So now we put it in the bathroom as a funny reminder of where we came from.
But where they came from could have never predicted where they would go. Chris saved enough to open his dream academy in a beautiful space in New Jersey in February of 2020. 2 weeks later, the pandemic hit.
It's tough to look at them and have no gauge on what the future is going to be like.
He closed down his academy less than a year after opening.
Packed up a U-Haul because we ultimately lost our house. Just headed down to Georgia. Yeah.
It was in Woodstock where they got a fresh start, but Chris was still missing that piece of himself on the mat.
I dedicated my life to this, so there really isn't a plan B.
So he started offering classes out of the garage of his home.
We were parked down the driveway into the street and a full schedule. So we thought it was time to open up again, try again.
Trying to put that puzzle together again. This time opening the Sakura Jiu Jitsu Academy in Woodstock. He says he finally found the right fit.
That's how I fight. I don't win everything, but I keep pushing.
Keep pushing. He says it was so satisfying to finally get a grand opening here in Georgia. He opened so close to when everything closed down in New Jersey, he never got to bring out the balloons and cut the ribbon to his new business. So he says this time they're doing it right.
Oh man, hope everyone continues to support them. Thank you, Caitlin, for that story.